Good day, beautiful people. My name is Stephanie Michaels, and I am your host. This is The Way Things World, and I've got so beautiful, amazing, smart young ladies with me, and they're going to mesmerize you. They are from Winning Youth Christian Academy. Let's meet you. What's your name?
Okay, hi, my name is Chidiogo Umetiti.
Awesome. And what's your name?
My name is Uche Jessica.
Amazing. And today we're going to be talking about something I know that you've been wanting to hear. Yes, the controversial topic: is social media good or harmful to teenagers? Does social media do more good than harm to a young person? And we're going to hear from Jessica first. So, Jessica, let's hear you. What do you think about this?
Hi, viewers. My name is Uche Jessica, representing Winning Youth Christian Academy. I'm standing here before you this afternoon to let my views or support the motion on the topic that says social media has done more good than harm to teenagers. At the end of my speech today, you will no doubt be convinced that I am right and social media has done more good than harm. Social media, according to the Merriam website, can be defined as an electronic communication through which the users create online communities which are used in transferring information, ideas, personal messages, and other content such as videos. Social media is also frowned upon because of its negative impact and making people forget about the positive things it has done in our lives.
Very
So
true.
in my points today, I hope to convince you that social media has done more good than harm to teenagers. Firstly, social media helps in encouraging friendship and it also helps in encouraging interpersonal connection. It also helps in fulfilling the social needs of teens. It also helps in making the teens know the places and cultures all around the world. Secondly, social media, yes, has negative impacts such as cyberbullying, exposure of inappropriate content which are arrogant, violent, aggressive, or even sexual content, etc. So, is it a problem if these teens could experience a positive feelings after spending time on Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, or social media? Is it harmful? Why do you want to stop them from enjoying this? So, social media was basically created for connection and it's also designed for connection. So, teens, when they connect with their friends, maybe after school, it has also to fulfilling part of their social needs. Thirdly, social media helps also in improving the digital media literacy. It also helps in improving their creativity. It also helps in improving their collaboration learning. Social media also helps in making teens pick up social and technical skills which can help them to become competent citizens at the digital age. It also helps in making teens to be more peer-based. This is because teens nowadays tend to learn more from other teens than adults.
True.
Social media also, it helps teens to exercise creativity through creating videos in social media apps like TikTok, where they can use the editing functions of it to create and make good-looking professional videos. Some psychologists today have encouraged children who have this anxiety and depression to make use of social media in order to build up relationship with other friends. And if you think that this social media is harmful, I don't disagree with you. Social media indeed has harmful parts in it. So if you think it's harmful, as a parent, why don't you do certain things to reduce the harm in it, such like educating your child about the social media risk, telling them about the evil darker side of this social media, suggesting to them to take the advantage of social media in learning, and also, if possible, supervise their online activities to protect them from online predators and dangers. Social media also, it can, even before opening the account for this your child, you have to first of all let them agree to certain things like not posting pictures of themselves and others without permission, not taking pop-up message, because this pop-up message sometimes they look safe but sometimes they lead to pornographic sites which might be harmful to them. So social media, if you think the best option for your child is to ban social media from his or her life, definitely for me it is not, it is wrong, because if you ban these things from them, they might be tempted to check outside when they hear the other mates talking about the social media, and when they do so they tend to learn more harmful things for it, and you miss the opportunity to navigate the social media risk and other things needed to be done. Influential people such as Williams Edison, Thomas Leverson, and B.T. Skinner have said that social media has vastly increased the learning of kids. So my points today, I hope that I didn't confuse you, but convinced you that social media has done more good than harm to teenagers.
Amazing. Wow, Jessica, you are really smart. You don't just look it, like you are smart. I was really amazed with what she said. But I think I want to hear Chidiogo talk too, because I can't pick a side. Well, let's hear you, Chidiogo.
Good day, beautiful viewers. My name is Chidera Ometiti, and I'm here to staunchly speak against the motion that says that social media has brought more good than harm to teenagers. According to Wikipedia, social media are interactive technologies which involves the sharing and creation of ideas, information, interests, and other forms of expression through virtual communities and networks. Sadly, teenagers today have misused social media to the extent that it can cause a decrease in his or her general well-being. Social media has also undoubtedly brought some positive impacts to a teenager. Like as Jessica said, in the area of letting them
Hmm.
express, be creative, and also figure out their talents. But does social media have more flip sides than advantages? Yes, and I'll prove that today with the following points. One, depression and cyberbullying. Teenagers who often feel inferior to their social media counterparts tend to fall into a depression. They need to stand out, fit in, and be
Yeah,
accepted
true,
by the
true.
social media counterparts often lead them to emotional breakdown and damage. Cyberbullying, on the other hand, is the exchange of information that is false, fake, embarrassing, hostile, and cruel to teenagers or specific users. Teenagers or victims of prolonged cyberbullying end up with psychological problems like
Hmm.
anxiety, stress,
Yeah.
low self esteem, loneliness, isolation, and some even end up committing suicide. Again,
Hmm.
social media deprives us of our sleep. Studies and research has shown that teenagers should get at least 8 to 9 hours of sleep. And
Okay.
how do you expect a teenager that is more interested in his or her funny YouTube video to sleep early at night? When our parents prompt us to sleep early at night,
Hmm.
it tends to disrupt our sleep, and the next day it reduces our productivity because we end up sleeping in class. Also, social media makes teens to lose focus on what is more important. How do you really expect a teenager that is more interested in the latest entertainment trends to also be interested in achieving his or her set goals and objectives? And social media is one of the leading factors of this problem, and it makes it hard for us adults, for adults, not me, to create better future leaders of tomorrow. Lastly, but of course, the most common problem, addiction. Social media addiction is a behavioral disorder where teens and young people get to excessively consume social media,
Hmm.
where even when the consequences and drawbacks are being clearly stated. So teenagers or young people who over excessively use social media end up suffering losses of friendship, social and physical disengagement, and of course truancy in school. To wrap things up, social media is good or bad depending on how it is being used. Parents should take effective measures to control and navigate teens' uses of social media today. I hope you all can agree with me that social media has done more harm than good to teenagers.
Wow, wow. Like, I'm amazed once again. And like I told you before, I cannot pick sides because, man, these 2 points are really powerful. But you can do that. The ball is in your court. So, like, comment, tell us, what do you think about what they said? Do you think social media does more harm, or do you think social media is of benefit to a teenager? And I remain your host, Stephanie Michaels. This is The Waiting World.